Hi, I am Atharva, an unemployed financial professional on YouTube. I have zero certifications and a very colorful stock portfolio, but I think I'm totally qualified to explain financial freedom because who else thinks about money all day except the ones who don't have it? So, what is this higher state of consciousness called financial freedom all about? Is it about driving Porsches and Lambos, or is it about buying those New York City penthouses you binge watch on YouTube? Or it is just to retire and do nothing? Well, you don't want to retire and do nothing because you'll probably die of boredom. I don't know. Researchers show that. So, what is it actually about? I think it's about moving up the Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Yeah, this thing. It's about doing what you want to without worrying about rents and bills. It's about not crying about the food you order tasting bad because you can just order again. It's about having choices, having enough money to have enough time so that you can be free. So, how much do you need to be a free man? Well, very intelligent people say that it should be 25 times your annual expenses, which you invest in a liquid asset that gives you about 8 to 10% return each year, and you withdraw 4% each year for your expenses, and your money grows and beats inflation and beats this man. Now comes the main question: how can you achieve financial freedom? Well, there are three ways. The first one is to save, cut your expenses, live frugally, and stack up cash. But the problem is that it is just not enough and not sustainable. And especially in this age of very high inflation, consumerism, and distractions, everybody wants your money. And life events can drain your savings very quickly. What if you want to throw a big fat birthday party, or want to go on a vacation, or your wife might divorce you? Pretty good chances of that happening. Now, there is also another thing, which is that you could invest some amount of your income every month in an index fund, and after a few decades, you end up a millionaire.
Bomboclat! Rich! Millionaire!
And this is a very nice strategy. But again, it is very hard to be disciplined and not fuck up with your investments, especially when we are talking about decades. And let's say after 30 years, when you have achieved your money goals, but all those good years are behind you. So, what is the solution to achieve financial freedom without living like a rock? Um, I guess just make more money, bro, especially when you are young and energetic. Being able to live with your parents and no responsibility is the best time to maximize your income. It is much, much easier to double your income rather than doubling your savings or your returns. Yeah, you know a lot of people who lost all of their money doubling their returns. And we can achieve freedom in 8 to 10 years rather than 30 or 40. It's easier to learn a new skill and make more money than not eating out for 30 years. Now, don't get me wrong here. Even with increasing your income, you have to save and invest out of it. But you can achieve your goals faster. So, yeah, if you wish to be unemployed and free one day, subscribe. Thanks for watching.